What's good, y'all? What's good? Speak Ya Clout Podcast. Boy, Mike says as always. Exclusive episode tonight on a Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got my brothers with me, man. The gang is here, bro. Marvel already won in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
What it do?
by the ways of the West Coast, my right hand, Coach Chillin.
What up? What up?
Yeah. Coming up on the death anniversary of Tupac Amaru Shakur, one of our favorite MCs of all time. We decided to do top 10 Tupac songs. And this is a task, but I'm very happy with my list because the reason why I do these lists, or how I should say, is like I think, what do I fuck with the most? What's the songs that are the upper echelon shit for me?
Right.
And I got it, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? So like I do every episode, we talk about how we got into set artists. Because I'll be honest, only besides all eyes on me reviews, only podcast episode that I'm happy with. Because the other two was with some hoe ass niggas.
Right.
So I'm happy we got this shit going, you know. And for me, easy. I seen Pac before I even liked music like that. I'm talking 93, maybe even 92, because after my uncle taped me Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Secret of the Ooze joint. And after that, he had Cypress Hill, How Could I Could Just Kill a Man? And he had Brenda's Got a Baby, black and white video. So I used to watch that a lot. When I really started fucking with Pac was Above the Rim. I seen it on HBO in 95. I used to take my cousin Holly's bandanas and tie him up like Pac. I was like obsessed with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Me Against the World cassette. Like this one, this nigga is living and breathing. Yeah. You feel me? So I was a Pac fan since then. And all eyes on me I got. My uncle caught me that after a field trip I had. And I just bumped the fuck out of Pac. And as an 11-year-old kid, I was devastated when he passed. It was in my grandma's kitchen on the TV. She would watch that soap operas and shit. And I was just devastated because I was a diehard Pac fan. So that's my introduction to Pac. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, my pretty much same time period, 92, 93. I remember I used to see the commercial for Juice, the commercials and stuff like that. And then it used to come on cable, but I was too young to really appreciate it. But music wise was 93, straight from my niggas era. I Get Around, Keep Your Head Up, shit like that. And it's just like something about his music just kind of resonated to me. It's like very nostalgic, but it's timeless at the same time. And then like as I got older, I'm like it really made me appreciate, Pac for who he is when I started watching his interviews and the music, the movies, obviously. And yeah, man, and he's definitely one of the illest, man. I consider to be an icon, man. Not even a legend. I just call him an icon because just the short period of time that he's lived on this earth and the impact that he has brought and the bridges of all races that he brought to the world, bigger than Michael Jackson's music, Celine Dion, and all that. Like he's like one of those dudes, man, that really did that. So yeah, so for me, Pac is that dude even to this day.
The documentary about Pac where they said a Nazi that he met in Rikers like changed his life because of Pac. That's some powerful shit, bro. Like, if God does exist, that nigga broke the mold making Pac. Like, I never seen a human being like this dude.
Yeah.
How about you, Rick?
West Coast till I die, man. I mean, my pops was bumping that Tupacalypse Now strictly for my niggas. I mean, I grew up on that shit. Pac was bigger than life out here. He was more than a legend. You call him a legend for the lack of better words. There's not a word that I don't think can describe him. He's bigger than hip hop.
For sure.
When you make the Pope's list of favorite music, that's fucking something right there. When the Pope said Changes is one of the greatest songs of all time, that's fucking nuts. But, I didn't start really listening to him. I mean, my pops would play the albums, especially Strictly for My Niggas. He played that a lot. Thug Life and Me Against the World, which is my favorite Pac album. And just like you, I remember when he got shot. And I remember, hearing the older homies, oh man, he was set up and like the word was already out. Now you had kids, oh, it was Biggie. But the older homies, like people already knew. Like, this is on some street shit.
Yeah.
And I remember when he passed, that was a sad day in Cali, man. Like I ain't seen a day like that since, now Nipsey, when he passed, that was a pretty sad day,
Okay.
But to this day, I mean, you go here in Bakersfield, LA, it's Cali, Bay Area, you're gonna see murals of Pac, man. Like they ride for Pac. Pac gets a lot of play on the radio, and it's his B sides. It's not even so much the singles that get played; it's all
I
the
could
B sides.
imagine. Oof.
But yeah, I got into him thanks to my pops. He was bumping the shit out of him, and then when All Eyes on Me came out, my dad had a '84 Cutlass Supreme. He had two
Nice.
12s in the back. He had the Daytons on there. Oh man,
Ooh.
kids was jealous when he would drop me off at school because he was banging on that shit. Cherry red and every apple cherry red. Oh man, it was a fire car.
To me, that's the ultimate. For me, one of the ultimate ride albums
Mm-hmm.
because I used to ride out to the shit with my aunt. She would bump that shit hard,
Yeah.
bro. Like, and I don't give a fuck. All Eyes on Me, the sequencing is perfect.
Oh
We
yeah.
already reviewed it. Yeah, oh, I love that fucking album. So yeah, man. Tupac, top 10 songs. Let's get right to it, man. Number 10 for me, it's off the Gridlock soundtrack, 1997.
Ooh.
Great movie, funny ass fucking movie. I love that fucking. Shout out to Tim Roth, amazing actor. Never Had a Friend Like Me.
Ooh.
I fucking love this song so much, dog. It's supposed to be on Machiavelli.
Yes, it was.
It fits.
Yeah.
Johnny J, in my opinion, up there with Easy Mo B, the
Yes.
best Pac producer fucking ever. He gave Pac his best shit in my personal opinion. Like, and now that I watch the sky, I take another breath to put my new foot to the last motherfucker left. I love that part. So fucking good, man. This my ski mask and straight coasting. Oh, such a good track, man. Just saying, my enemies, your enemies, because you ain't never had a friend like me. That's how I am. Loyalty today ain't fucking a thing for some reason. But yeah, man. Amazing fucking song. I love this shit to death. Such a good track.
Dope
So
soundtrack.
Newport to the I fuck with that heavy, man.
Oof.
Yeah, long gang related. It came out the same year.
Yeah, Gang Related is another dope joint too. That was fire.
So Newport to the blunt make it last motherfucker. I love that shit, bro. So good. So yeah, number 10, Never Had a Friend Like Me off the Gridlock soundtrack.
Nice.
What you got, brother?
My number 10. Alive for crime, I will lead. This is You Close Your Eyes, it's Battle of the Dead Soldier. Oh man, that's my number 10.
That shit is fire. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
That song, man. Like I first heard that shit back in 2001. And remember on cable when the much music choice, that shit, like those channels where they'll play like random shit like from albums. Well, at the time this is all one. So Until Then the Time was like his latest album. And that song came out, and that was one of the few songs on that album that was like they didn't do anything to it. They just left it original. Dope use of the Curtis Mayfield sample, and he was just going hard on that shit. It's like I think he recorded it in obviously 96, but it don't even sound like from 96. It sounded like it was made in 2001. Like that's how dope that shit was, man. He was just so angry, you know what I mean? Like you can just hear the paranoia, the angst in his voice and that shit. You know what I mean? Just he went hard on that joint. Yeah, love that song. Love it. Battle of the Dead Soldier, number 10.
Sworn I saw the devil in my empty glass of Hennessy.
Woo!
Fire, bro.
Songs like what a way to start off Until Then of Time.
Yes.
I love that. It kicks off that dope out. My number 10, As Soon As I Get Home off of Pac's Life. That's always been one of my favorite songs. It's the only song on the album that's untouched. They just cleaned it up a little bit. They did not touch the beat. They did not remix it. Nothing. It's the only song from 95 that's untouched on that album.
I gotta check that out. What's the name of the song?
As Soon As I Get Home. And it's featuring Gaddafi. And it is fucking phenomenal. The sample, and Tupac is hungry. It's a song that you ready to ride to. Like, fuck it. We about to go catch our enemy slipping right now. That's the type of song it is. And, I was listening to Pac's Life recently, and I grew a love for it. And, like, every song on there, I actually fucking enjoy. But this one, I've always enjoyed since it dropped. Back then, it was the only song I did like because it was on the Machiavelli tapes. It was already in the streets, and they just threw it on here. So it's never been touched. And that's what I loved when they did that.
Fuck yeah, I need to go visit that as well because I used to hate that album.
Same here, and I told you I revisited it last year, and I'm still playing the shit out of it. I'm like, yo, this shit's actually a banger, and you got even Papoose did his thing, all the Outlaws did their thing, Young Bug did it. I was like, yo, this shit wasn't even bad. What the fuck was I thinking back then?
Yeah,
You
not
know,
one for posthumous albums like that, but I'll go back to it.
yeah, you know what I think it is for me though is in high school, junior high school, we had these songs on the
Yeah,
Machiavelli tapes.
likewise.
This shit flooded in Cali. It's still out there. So we had these songs, and I think that's what it was. I was kept comparing it to the original, and I shouldn't have done that. The fucking album's phenomenal. It's so dope. It's way better than that shitty Loyal to the Game shit.
That's a
Yo,
fucking
my
trash
God.
ass album.
That I hate that song.
One of the worst albums ever made.
Absolutely, it's fucking corny as fuck.
What they did
Look
to
at
the oh God.
Look at what's behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eminem. There you go.
All right, number 9 for me. We're going to 1994. Either on a Thug Life album or Above the Rim, which is either one. Powder Little Liquor.
Yeah.
Powder Little. That's my shit. That beat is fuck Johnny J again, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking love this song so fucking much. Above the Rim is top Tupac album for me. So when Birdie is chilling in the club and Boogaloo pops him, that it's playing.
Yeah.
Amazing song. What's my mouth on my mama? You couldn't cuss, man. I had a down ass homie though. Oh, it's so fire. I pack a 9 and my nigga pack a 45. So fucking good.
Yo,
You wanna say something, Steve?
Sidebar. His girl was fine as fuck in that movie, dogs. Whew.
Who Birdie's bitch?
Yes.
I gotta check that. I don't remember that. I gotta check that out.
Oh,
I didn't really pay attention to her in that.
Yo,
He had a bitch at the game, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. Check up.
Yeah, I gotta have Florida liquor on there. I'll keep it short and sweet because me and Rick are under the weather. So
Yeah, we are.
but what a great song, it's so good. That beat is crazy. Love it.
Great song.
Dope pick.
Oh yeah, thanks, brother.
All right, my number 9, still on the same album Until the End of Time. You live that good life.
Okay.
Love that shit, man. Good life. I'm a big Mike Mosley's fan, so you guys know that.
Oh, of course.
Evo, that dark signature shit. You know what I mean? Definitely sound like something that could have been on like Till the Casket Drops or Tales from the Crypt. Around that time, or even All Eyes on Me could have been on that album. Love the line when he said, "Drinking till I Earl, spending money till it's gone. It's the good life. Maybe niggas got it going on." I just love the way he said it, man. It was so dope, so laid back. You guys can peep that he actually recorded that track. It's on YouTube. You see Mike Mosley playing the Moo. He's playing on the SP, the MPC. Then you see Goody Mob, your favorite group, Rick, coming through. You know what I'm saying? They actually came through the studio while he's recording that track. So showing love and shit, man. But yeah, I love that song. It's so dope. One of the few tracks like Battle of the Dead Soldier that was left untouched, because if you find the original version of Until the End of Time, it's practically the same song. I mean, I think it's called the demo version, but you couldn't even tell the difference. So, but yeah, I love that song. Good Life to me. That's my number 9.
Great choice, bro. I like Until the End of Time. That's like
It's a dope album.
Are You Still Down for me? Like one of the good Pac posthumous joints.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of those songs was fucked up, like redone, but they're not that bad.
Yeah.
My number 9, I'm going with The Battle. Hit 'em up. The single. Hit 'em up. I know people feel a certain way. Would too if somebody made that about a West Coast rapper. I'd be like, fuck, they just got us. But that's one of the most ruthless joints ever. That's why I fucked your bitch. I was like, damn, he did not hold back. He went after Mobb Deep. Chino XL, fuck you too. Everybody got it. And I fucking love it because I wish Biggie would have clapped back because they would have made a hell of a battle.
Oh, yeah.
But he didn't. He kept it subliminal. And I fucking hate subliminal.
Yeah,
you got something to say? Call that motherfucker out by name. I hate subliminal disses. That's just, to me, nah, fuck that. Be a man, call him out. And that's why I love about Pac. He came out ruthless as fuck.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think Who Shot that was definitely a Pac song. I mean Pac diss. I know people deny it, but Who Shot was definitely a Pac diss. I don't care nobody.
I think so. And same with the LL's I Shot You. That's why On the
Oh,
Machiavelli tapes, he disses the fuck out of LL
yeah,
too.
Little
Like,
Homies, yeah, dope song.
yeah,
Little homie.
yeah. So I love though that Pac didn't hold back. Fuck this shit. Fuck being nice. Fuck being politically correct. And he hit him where it hurts. He had the pictures with Faith Evans. You know they hooked up. I don't care what
Oh
Faith
no,
Evans
yeah,
said.
absolutely.
You know she went out there and got dick down.
Shout out to Delroy Richardson. He breaks down the whole shit on YouTube. Shout out to
And that's
Delroy.
the ultimate diss. Like fuck. Like look at what Freddie Gibbs and Benny's doing, but Pac actually hit that shit, you know, and
yeah.
had her over there with the death row chain and everything. Like, man, that bitch is not loyal for shit.
She married Stevie J, the nigga that did some Life of the Death shit. Like,
yeah.
That's
come on.
that is foul.
Yep, that's on both of them. They both fucked up for that.
Yeah.
Oh no,
You know,
for sure.
but Hit 'Em Up's one of the most ruthless disses, and it's one of the few disses that gets the dance floor popping, man. The dance floor still be, at least out here in the clubs, people that and No Vaseline, everybody up in the club. You know, it ain't no serious shit. He had fun with it. So Hit 'Em Up, number 9.
Make sure all your kids don't grow. What's that till we die?
Love it.
Nigga rocking the Timbs in the video too.
He was
hard.
angry as fuck.
Just hard, man. All right, number 8 from 1997, off one of his posthumous albums. Are You Still Down? Remember Me? I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto, the hip hop version was on the radio.
Yeah,
I fucking love that song. Like that sample of the bitch like doing the humming, amazing. That's one of my favorite beats ever. I love that fucking beat. Pac killed it, man. Part of Changes is fucking. I'm not a big fan of Changes. Is it a nice song? Yes, but some Changes lyrics is on Are You Still Down?
yeah, it was recorded around the same time. I love Changes, but no, Heaven Got a Ghetto is dope too.
I love that song. Such a good fucking song. I want to say this is like 93. Should be from a nigga's era, maybe 94. Yeah, it's around that time.
It was for that album. It was for Strictly for My Niggas. Well, Troublesome.
Yeah, you can tell. I just love that song. He's asking the question. He always says that, like, is that heaven for thugs, heaven for G's? And it's an amazing song. It's a beautiful fucking track. So at my number 8, I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto. I love this fucking song so much.
Dope shit. Dope.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go to 1996, man. I'm gonna go to All Eyes on Me album. Ain't Hard to Find. Fucking love that song.
Fucking great song, brother.
Song. It's probably my favorite album. Again, another Mike Mosley joint. Sinister. Love the line when he Pac says, "Watching for thieving. I'm cautious. It's like I'm barely breathing. Put a bullet in the motherfuckers give me a reason." And Sibo when he says, "I got my lokes on, hard hat, going to war, breaking them off sight, stopping lives like red lights." I love that. That is so gangster, yo. Like, yeah, man. I just wish it would have been just Tupac and Sibo, like them going back and forth would have been so fucking dope, man. A video, just them, just like writing. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when I thought of Pac's death that night when he got shot up, that song came to mind for me. Just the shit that he was talking about, like the lyrics and shit, definitely resonated, you know, with that night. You know, just the whole vibe of the beat, and it has like that nighttime. It's like one of those songs you only play at night. You can't play it during the day. It just doesn't have that feel. You play that at night, like, you know, you got the low rider, you know what I'm saying, driving through LA or Las Vegas, playing that shit through, you know, see the city lights, the city sky, you know, all that shit. Yeah, man. That shit goes hard for me, man. Yeah, hard.
Sibo on that motherfucker twice. You know, lies on you twice.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Trading War Stories.
Trading War Stories.
Woo.
So my number 8?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. California Love, featuring Dr. Dre. This one, I've traveled the world. I lived in Europe. I've been everywhere. I hear this bitch in so many clubs. I've been to Virginia, Georgia, Germany, and Paris, and I hear this bitch in clubs, and it's fucking. I love hearing it everywhere else. This is a fucking big time state anthem for California. You hear it at the Laker games, the Raider games. You hear it everywhere. Even though the Raiders are in Vegas, you still hear it there. It's fucking fire. One of the best collabs Dre ever had, you know, and I'm glad he threw Pac on there. You know, he was going to save it for the Aftermath album, but Suge told him, I guess, and told him to put it on there.
Big song. dope ass fucking video. I remember watching like
Mad Max.
the MTV behind the scenes of it when I was a kid.
Yeah,
We're getting more money, more money. I love that shit. It's like
he's
we can
just
stop,
right there.
yeah, we can stop
Yeah,
printing money with Damu on it. The Humboldt Sugar's Pitbull and shit. That shit hard as fuck. It's like, hey Faith, dog,
I
classic
know that shit
shit.
was hilarious. I was
And
like,
what's dope? I talk about this a lot. When Pac wakes up and that beat's playing, that shit is banging. They should have used that beat on the album. That beat is crazy, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Even on MTV, he still had his foot on Biggie's throat, man. He was after him big time. Like he did not hold back.
All right, number 7, going to 1996. All Eyes on Me. Book 1. No More Pain.
There you go.
Dog shit. Devontae from Jodeci, bro. The
Yeah.
greatest male R&B group of all time, in my opinion. He schooled that fucking beat. And Pac just killed that shit. It's a little long, 5 minutes, but it's incredible. Love this song, man. It's so fucking good. And funny thing is, it's one of my grandma's favorite Pac songs. When I would play it, she'd be like this. She loves that shit. She loves it, man. And it's incredible, man. Like Pac kills that shit. And fuck your boyfriend, bitch. I want some ass tonight. It's just hard, bro. Oh man, so good. Great fucking song. That beat is crazy. Mad Dog. Yeah, I love that thing. Shout out to Method Man. He got some Bring the Pain cards on there, you know. Flame.
Yeah.
So that's my number 7. No More Pain of All Eyes on Me.
Dope shit.
Bro.
Good choice, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. My number 7, we're gonna go to 1993. It's not necessarily on the album, but it's a single, but it's a remix of a single, if that makes sense. Papa's song, the Bastards remix. Fucking love that version of the song. So in hindsight, it uses the bass line. It's pretty much the same beat as Mobb Deep's Trife Life, but it's like muffled, the same sample, Norman Connor sample. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, that shit goes hard, man. I fucking love that. I wish that was the album version. I didn't like the album version that was on the video. I didn't like that version. The one I'm talking
I love that song.
Yeah, I mean, it's such an
I love it. Strictly for my niggas, I love that song.
Yeah. I it's cool, but I prefer the Bastards remix. Like, I don't know, it's just so hard, and Stretch, he did the beat.
Squad.
The overall song, man, is just underrated, man. Just him talking about his father being absent in his life, and which is unfortunate. It's a common thing. It's sad, it shouldn't be like that, and I commend both of y'all, being fathers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, man, and yeah, I miss my father. My father died in '94, so
my pops died in '89, brother. I don't even know the nigga.
So that song definitely resonates towards me. But I'm still the man that he wanted me to be. You know what I mean? And continue to do better. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's my number 7. Papa's song, the Bastards remix, fire.
That's what it's all about, making music like that you can relate to.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
My next one, off Me Against the World, Dear Mama. One of the realest songs ever fucking made. My mom's had me in high school. She was 16. She ain't never left my side. I mean, my dad was always there too. They ain't never left my side. But while my dad was out there hustling, getting it in, my mom's the one who I saw her struggle. I didn't see my pops was always working, to provide for us. But I saw her, me and her walking just to get a slice of pizza down the street, walking 2 miles and everything. But that's one of the hardest songs ever made. His mom was such a big influence in his life. And one of the most gangsters lyrics is, I love paying rent when the rent's due. Like, I love, when I pay my mortgage, that shit makes me I feel good. My mortgage is like $1,600 a month, but when I click send payment, I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I feel damn good when I pay my bill.
Yeah.
And but Dear Mama, the video's dope. It was made while he was locked up, and the video's eerie. It is real eerie because there's that scene where he's on the couch talking to her, and then he fades away. Almost like if he was dead. And sure enough, he dies later on. A year later. Yeah. But yeah, Dear Mama, one of the hardest songs ever made. And he was only, what, 23 at the time? Maybe 22, 23. None of these rappers these days can make a song that hits that hard. Like, as far as in the feelings, ain't none of them do that, man. They're going to throw in some auto-tune and make that shit sound stupid as fuck.
But I also think too is the era that we're in too. You know what I'm saying? Because like he grew up in the 70s and 80s, so it was different. It was a lot more harder back then. Nowadays people not say it's easy now, but compared to back then, like you had to learn how to survive literally, and that's what Pac
Facts.
did. That's what Pac did. You know what I'm saying? So like these cats, they talk about this gang shit, but they couldn't live the life Pac lived. Are you kidding me? Like, you grew up in a black militant family as the Black Panthers. Like, you always have to be on edge. Like, you wouldn't be able to have a childhood. You always gotta watch your back because some nigga like, oh, he's Black Panthers. He's crazy. Bro. Like, these guys wouldn't understand that, yo. So I
Dear Mom
definitely.
is Dear Mom is one of those songs that just touch the feels. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then, like having a new relationship with my moms, I could definitely feel that. And just like the part of the song, I get chills on that song. And there's a part in there that I just fucking love. I hung around with the thugs, and even if they sold drugs, it's for the young brother love. Cause I did that shit. You feel me? Like straight up, Maple Gardens Projects, Fall River, Massachusetts, man. So yeah, hits a nigga right here. So great choice, Rick.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Number 6 for me was Staying All Lives with Me, man.
There you go.
It's the fucking opener. The bitch has a rider. Bro, that shit, that's on the beat. That shit is flame. Just a great ass song, dog. Smoking bomb ass weed, feeling crucial. It's so fucking good. And it's the first song he recorded when he got out of jail, bro.
Nope.
Like niggas went to Waffle House. After that, hit the studio, recorded it. Shout out to my nigga Siznak. He's a big Tupac Now fan. I remember him telling me
Mike
that.
Tyson used the shit out of that song for his ring entrances.
Yeah. And that shit bangs in the whip, dog. It's so fucking good. So one of the best beats on the album. I love that song. One of the greatest openers ever in hip hop history. That's how you start an album. Ambitions as a rider go dumb hard, bro. So that's my number 6, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Incredible.
Fuck yeah. All right. My number 6, we're gonna go to 1993, strictly for my niggas era. You can add, I guess, Thug Life, depending on how you describe it. Definition of a thug nigga. Love that song.
Oh, that's my shit.
Love that song.
That's a poetic justice too, right?
That's poetic justice. Yeah. Are You Still Down as well.
Definition of a thug nigga.
Yeah, love that shit, man. Dope use of the Wind Parade sample. For all my hip hop heads, same sample that Black Moon used for Buck 'em Down. Use that joint. You know what I mean? Warren G did the beat for that. Crazy. I love the line when he said, "I guess I live life forever juggling, but I'll be hustling till the early morning because I'm struggling." That is so fucking real, man. Because he really lived that life. Like, he really lived his life on edge. You know what I'm saying? But I really enjoyed that, man. It's just like the way he rolled the beat, and it's like it has like a really like somber feel to it, like a rider feel to it, man. And yeah, definition of a thug nigga. I love that song, man. Yeah, that's my number 6.
Great choice, brother.
No shit. Yeah. My number 6, I'm sticking with on the Me Against the World album, Heavy in the Game, Future and Richie Rich. Richie Rich.
So West Coast.
That's fire. A West Coast masterpiece. They both, especially that third Pac verse. Oh, how to turn a crack sales if worse came to worse, headed for them packed jails, or maybe it's a hearse. Like he was calling it back then, man. But that and Richie Rich's voice is just one of the illest voices in hip hop history.
Underrated.
Yeah. That Jamaican bitch talking shit in it.
Yo, and I love that part too. I love that shit. So I got to go with Heavy in the Game from Me Against the World.
Yo, I love that. That's just whole.
Yeah, that they sampled what the SOS band. Just be straight with me. Yeah, shit's fire.
I don't care what the that shit flame.
We'll go listen to that, man.
I know it's so fucking good. That's a great song. We get to the nitty gritty, gentlemen. We in the top 5 in this bitch.
Top 5.
And
Yes.
I'm keeping it like Rick did, Me Against the World, 1995. If I Die Tonight.
Fuck yes.
Easy
Another
Mo
one
B.
great opener. Oh my god.
So fucking good. Like Pac's rhyme scheme in that song is fucking crazy. He killed that shit. You say Pac ain't lyrical, listen to that fucking song.
I hate
He
when
killed that
motherfuckers say
shit.
that. Like, if you listen to that one, I mean, even J. Cole sampled that shit. You know,
Yep.
they say pussy and papers,
The
poetry,
power and
power and
faces.
pistols. Like, oh my god, that shit is fire.
I hit the weed, but I'm clutching my Glock. That shit's fucking hard. If I die tonight, no fear, nigga. Never worry. Every verse is flame. Every fucking verse is hard, dog. Like, I love If I Die Tonight. It's so fun. A coward dies 1,000 deaths. Soldier dies at once. Fucking flames. That is everything about it. Easy Mo B killed that beat, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking hard, yo. So, yeah. 5, If I Die Tonight of Me Against the World. Masterpiece of a song.
Yo, great choice, man.
And you had the Dr. Dre sample. Tonight's the night I get in some shit. Oh, I fucking love that. I love that Dre sample.
Kill.
Funny story with that. With the songs that he recorded, Easy Mo B. Like Easy Mo B, did with DJ Vlad an interview like years ago. He was saying that Pac, what he would do, he would record the songs like that, My Block, and all the other joints that he did with Mo B, and he would spread it around to different projects, so he'll get more money on different projects instead of having it like one, just Me Against the World. Like he was smart enough to do that. Like for him to think like that at that time, like that's fucking dope. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty dope. You know what I mean? So I just had to throw that in there.
Biggie used to tell Mo B, why you giving Pac that shit? Because he's those beats for fire, you know?
Yep.
You sound better on them. That's why. Just say
He do.
You know?
But
Number
Biggie
5,
killed
right?
these Mo B shits already.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Go ahead, Steve.
No, you good. We on 5, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. 5. We still on the Are You Still Down album. When I Get Free, part 2.
Motherfuckers better watch their ass, niggas.
Ooh, I love that shit, man. Yo,
Great.
I love the hook, man. When I get free, motherfuckers better watch their ass. As soon as I get released, I'm gonna clock some gas. Like, I love that. The way he rides that beat is just so dope, man. Like, it's just like him in the jail cells. Just like, give me some cigarettes here. Like, I just love that. It's so dope.
One of my favorite songs on that album. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. Like, I low key played that song like probably like 10 times like the other day. That's how much I love that shit. To the point I remade that song, kind of like my rendition of that. Yeah, woo, 5, man.
Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, When I Get Free, part 2 on the album.
Great song.
My number 5 off Strictly for My Niggas. The Streets Are Death Row.
Oh, I was just listening to that yesterday.
I fucking love how hardcore he was on this one. Oh my god. His lyrics were crazy, and here goes Pac again, talking about death and shit like that, And I love that third verse where, gin makes me sin, unable to think clear. Hennessy makes me think my enemy's getting close. Boom, boom, boom. Got me shooting that ghost. Like, that shit was fire. I love that shit.
Strictly is such a dope album.
It is.
You hate on that album, man. I don't know why.
I'll be honest, when I was younger, like real young, right? I still liked it. Yeah. But I was Death Row Pac all day, like 95, 96, even though
I'm still Death Row Pac. Though my favorite's Me Against the World, I still loved his attitude when he was with Death Row.
It's his best music, in my personal opinion. Even though Me Against the World is my favorite.
Yeah. I think he would have made better music had he been alive. I think he would have topped Me Against the World.
I think so. All right, 4. Man, what a fucking time with this. I worship this fucking song. I'll tell the story after I get to it. But Pain, dog. Pain. Of fucking Above the Rim. Stretch on that motherfucker. So fucking hard. Pac killed that shit. 50 across my face with the razor. He fucking bodied that shit. Stretch. You want to kill me in my sleep? Yeah, Pac called a fucking body. It's such a good fucking song. When I was a kid, I had the Above the Rim cassette,
Yeah.
and when I got the CD in 1998, I fucking hated it because it
I
wasn't on
don't know
that.
why they didn't add that on there. I really wonder what the real decision was, why it wasn't on the
To
CD.
this day, I didn't rip my CD. I downloaded the digital version and put it on iTunes. That's how I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to my nigga Ross Hartley, because when I met Ross, Jesus Christ, 2015 or something, I was still playing my CDs before I went completely digital, and he taught me how to get the Regulate single because it's on there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I had it on a burnt disc forever. So yeah, man, Pain off that Above the Rim is so powerful.
Fuck yeah.
In fucking the movie and shit, when Shemp wakes up and all that, incredible, dog. Pain, dog, hands
Dope.
down, number 4.
Dope choice, man. Dope choice, man.
Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir. My number 4, it was a single. It's off the Me Against the World album, his magnum opus. I think everybody can agree with that.
It's fucking great.
Temptations, man. I fucking love
Hey,
this.
Yeah.
that Eric Sermon sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that beat is so hard. And I even like the video, even though it was like a carbon copy Pac, but just the overall beat, man, alone is just like it's so West Coast but East Coast at the same time. Like you just play that shit like at 7 o'clock at night, like with the sun setting down and shit. Like play that like it has that vibe to it, that dusk vibe to it. And I love it. It just the beat alone is fucking crazy, man. I love that shit.
Yeah.
One of Easy Mo beats, illest beats that he ever made. It's like very creative. Love that shit.
And the way Pac like raps on that shit, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Whew.
Crazy.
So my number 4, it's already been talked about on here. I gotta go with Pour Out a Little Liquor.
Okay.
I think that beat is just one of the best beats ever made. It's by Johnny J.
Fuck yeah.
It makes, I mean, Thug Life is a fucking classic already, but this one stands out from the rest of the songs on there for me. Pour Out a Little Liquor, and dealing with homies dying in the hood and whatnot, like that's one song to play right there.
Great track. All right, top 3. Number 3 for me.
Yeah.
Got a Machiavelli. Dark Illuminati, 7-Day Theory. Well, his darkest album, one of his best in my eyes. I got Me and My Girlfriend.
Okay.
That shit is crazy. Me and My Girlfriend go dumb hard, bro. Like, influenced by my favorite rapper of all time, Nas. They had their problems back then, but he was bumping I Give You Power, and it influenced him. Everyone says that. And he talks about, his gun was a bitch. Shit's fucking fire. And Shorty in the beginning, you punk ass niggas don't. What's up? I love that shit talking in
West
there.
Side.
Die nigga, die.
Yeah.
My girlfriend, darker than the blackest night when niggas act bitch, man, she got the heart to fight. That shit so hard. Make a nigga heartbeat stop. Busting on you punk ass niggas. Run, nigga, yeah. Dog, me and My Girlfriend is so fucking good. It's an amazing fucking song. Pac killed that shit. It's grimy. Maybe 45, but she's still alive. Dog. Flames. Yeah, I love Me and My Girlfriend, dog. Number 3 for me. Off that Machiavelli.
Dope choice, man. Dope choice.
Dope shit.
Fuck yeah.
All right, my number 3 is still in '95, man. Me Against the World, man. Lord knows, man. Had to put that in there.
Dog, incredible.
Love this song, man. Yo, shout out to Brian G, the producer. He did that shit. Love
West
the
Coast
line.
like a motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Love the line when he said, "To my homies on the block, slinging rocks with your Glocks, put it in your tape in your box. When you're running from the cops and never look back." I love that, man. There's an original version. It's pretty much the same beat. The only difference is it don't use the synths. I think the synths added to the song, like, it just sounds so fucking nasty, or like so West Coast. I love that shit. It's so grimy. Oh my god, whew, that Blackbird sample. Oh my god, it's just so hard. Yeah, Lord knows. I wish that should have been a video, man, for that at least, man. You saw some real shit on that. Love that.
Okay.
Dope shit. My number 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
3. Off All Eyes on Me. I ain't mad at you.
Okay.
So that's one of the deepest songs I ever heard, bro. Like, especially that third verse, something I come in contact with a lot. Motherfucker, yo, I moved up out of the ghetto, so I ain't real now. Like I hate that shit, yo, because where I live, hell yeah, it's fancy as fuck. I work damn hard to get my family out where I grew up from. Like, I don't want them ever going through what I went through. You know,
Shouldn't.
don't make me soft. It don't make me soft. No, if anything, it makes me harder because I worked that damn hard to get out of that shit. Lazy motherfuckers won't get out the hood, man, and they make excuses. You know, oh, the hood's where it's good. Don't make that excuse because you lack the fucking drive to get out. Don't make that excuse. But that shit go hard. I love all 3 verses on there. The video, again, eerie as fuck because he gets murdered in the video. He's in heaven, he's rapping, and you know that video dropped not too long before he died. Like it's a trip. It's
Yeah.
a trip. I ain't mad at you. You know, Daz Dillinger on the beat again, fucking really dope.
Fuck
Dope
yeah.
choice. Dope choice.
I'm not gonna take too much time on this one because Steve just broke it down lovely. Lord knows my number 2.
Woo!
I smoke a blunt to take the pain out, and if it wasn't high, I'd probably try to blow my brains out. I'm hoping. This should have killed me as a baby. That shit's fucking hard, bro. Yeah, Lord knows it's stupid hard, bro. Number 2, you already broke it down, so I'm just gonna keep it like that,
Dope
my nigga.
shit.
Yo, that line when we talked about his homie, like he saw my homie, he shook his head and died. I'm like, oh, that shit was hard.
Niggas, my God.
Oh, that shit is yo.
And that West Coast wine.
Yeah,
Oh my God, it's so fucking good.
like I said, the original is pretty much the same beat. It just doesn't have that synth. That's the only difference.
Oh fuck that! I don't want. I
Yeah,
want the one on the album.
it's the sample. That's it. But yeah, the album version is way better. So, all right, my number 2. We go to 1993, man. To me, dope way to start the album, man. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Going with
I
this.
think. Yeah.
How if you hear me, my nigga? Woo!
Playing.
Love that shit. I love that. Like anytime I hear that song, I get hyped. Like I just want to fucking, like I just want to get in my car and fucking do 100 on 95. Like just on some high speed chase shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting that, but I just want to. It's like it just make me get hyped, my nigga. Like I love that.
The video's fire too.
Yo, hell yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
Spinning the gun and shit like that on his finger.
Yeah. Woo! Yo, I want that shirt. That shirt, that strict for my nigga shirt that he had on.
Yeah, the big 2.
I want that. I seen it on eBay. That should go for like $1,000. Like, nah, I'm good.
God,
So
fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, I love that song, but not that much, man. Love the line where he says, I'm supposed to say peace, sing songs, copy it on, but it's time for a new plan. Bam, I'll be swinging like a one-man clan. I love that. Always love that line. So, story with How If You Hear Me. So, the original version was different. Obviously, both made by Stretch. So, the original one was supposed to be on Troublesome 21, which ended up becoming Street for My Niggas. But the song was longer. You can find it on YouTube. It's like 5 minutes long. So Pac had a line where it says, "Officer Gates, you better move out of state." So they couldn't put that version on the album because obviously, threatening a police officer, LA riots, that kind of thing. So politically incorrect, by people's standards. So I had to change the song, change the beat, and came out the classic the way it did. I love the video, just so gully. And you see the little girl, she got the hat on, took a hat off, and pop, 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 pop. I love that shit. So like, this is hard. Woo! Yeah, how if you hear me? That shit, man. My shit.
The Rebel.
Ooh, yo, in the scratch
some
shit?
fucking Bomb Squad, Public Enemy shit.
Woo!
Yeah.
So my number 2, I'm taking it Me Against the World. My favorite song off the album, So Many Tears.
Ooh.
Oh, classic.
Love it. Back in elementary, I drived on Misery. Left me alone. I grew up amongst the dying breed. That shit is fire. One of
Look at the thug life tatted on my chest.
on my chest. Is there a heaven for a G? Remember me? Oh man. It's been sampled so many times. I love that shit though. I can play that song all day and never get tired of it.
Likewise.
That Stevie Wonder
That
sample.
beat. Yeah.
Recipe
Fuck
Shock
yeah,
G,
dog.
man. He made the beat, man. That shit was so hard.
Yup.
Oh yeah, I love you. All right, number one. Rick already talked about it. I'm gonna break it down too much. I ain't mad at you.
Fuck yeah.
My favorite Pac song of all time. I just fucking love that shit. Falling out with a homie, but you know everything's all good type shit. You
Yeah.
know,
You know,
how
because
Jerry Carroll
people
didn't quite
grow up.
learn. Yeah,
People grow up, you know. Like I got some homies, they still doing dirt. I ain't down with that, yo. I got a
especially
family.
at our age.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I got a family, yo. Like I don't need to be out in the streets all night, you know.
After school, we bomb with the
Yeah,
first
it's
motherfucker with the
must be
bomb
nice
shit
type
out.
niggas, man. I hate that shit when people say you must be nice. Yeah, nigga, work hard, get a fucking job, nigga.
Oh, I tell them it is nice. It's
Yeah.
damn nice. I always tell like somebody's like, damn, must be nice to be able to go get a new ride. You fucking damn right it is. Like, and I'm gonna enjoy it with a smile on my face. Like, I don't, you know, but like I got homies too, like we don't see each other often because we all live in our lives. I ain't mad at them, man. Like we all live in our lives, man. Like I love that first verse.
Yeah.
There you go. It's my top 10 right there, man.
All right. This one, yo, I had to put it on the list, man. We're gonna go to 1994. Thug Life Volume 1. Love this track, man. Under Pressure, my nigga.
Under pressure,
Woo!
nigga.
That's my favorite pop song of all time, man. Yo, him and Stretch. I know, I love the music that him and Johnny J did. Pop, rest in peace to both of them. But him and Stretch too, man. Yeah, they both like, despite the shit that Stretch did, whatever the case may be. But the music that they did together, especially the unreleased shit, man, is that beat, doom, 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 in the sense, oh my god, yo, locked down in the penitentiary. I'll finally lose my mind if the pigs seduce. I'm stressed, smoking weed, nicotine, but what a nigga really needs is Thorazine. Right before I die, I'll be cussing the law, reincarnated, bitch, even when worse than before. That shit, that line right there, that shit resonated to me because the when the cop said Pac's last words was "fuck you, bitch" to the cop, then he did what he did. That reminded me of that. I was like, that's so deep because it kind of like he foreshadowed what was gonna happen later on,
Yeah,
and
he
that's
did. He always did that.
yo, it's crazy, dogs. Like, yeah. So number one, Under Pressure. I love that beat. Zoom, 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 zoom. Yo, that shit is
Fuck
hard.
that.
Yo.
Niggas getting shanked over gold teeth.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking hard, bro.
That's that
Yo,
drive-by music right there, man. Like 2 in the
Stretch is
morning.
a dope MC, dope producer, but that dude was a bitch, in my opinion. And in the
Yeah.
end, like he tried to holler at Pac's girl, bro,
Yeah, I heard about that.
and
Crazy.
and the nigga was like relaying messages back to fuck from Jimmy Henchman to Pop. Oh, Jimmy Henchman said you gotta get your money right. Fuck out. That's what Pac said. I had bitch ass niggas on my team, so indeed they wet me up.
That's
You know?
crazy.
Yeah, I don't rock with that dude as a person, but his music is
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
My number one, Pain from
Okay.
Above the Rim.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Stretch is right there too. Stretch is right there too. But there is a version that you do hear very frequently on a K-Day and Power 106 out here. It's just the two verses from Pac.
Okay.
Yeah, they eliminated that shit. I don't know where they got that single. Like, I've heard it on mixtapes. Just they eliminate the middle verse. But that song is deep. It's one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time. I love the beat. Like on like you said, Above the Rim when Shep wakes up. But I love it when they're in the cemetery and it plays the
Mhm.
poem and everything. I could listen to that song all day. It's a top 5 hip hop song for me of all time.
Yeah.
That's my 10.
Fuck yeah, man. Classic
Great,
shit.
great list, Joe.
Rest in peace, Pac, man. Rest in peace, Pac. There'll never be another
No.
ever again. And I'm fortunate that I got to see him when I I got to see him on TV. I got to see live interviews. I was living in the moment when he was alive, you know?
Yeah.
It's like Jimi Hendrix. I wasn't alive at that time, so I only get to watch the old interviews, old video footage and everything like that. Like my daughter, hey, you lucky you got to see Pac. Hell yeah, it was. Pac, Michael Jackson, all this shit. Like we lived with some great artists, you know?
So
Biggie too. Biggie's up there. Easy E, Big Pun, like the greats.
Yes.
We got to see them. We were living in that when we bought that album. They were still alive. They were still doing interviews and all that shit.
Not ready yet. You are sadly mistaken, my nigga, because I worship Troublesome 96. Just didn't make the top 10. La 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 la. All you niggas that.
Yeah, I love that
all
shit.
y'all niggas in Swahili. Yeah, nigga,
I love that. Hey, just because I didn't put your guys' favorite song on there doesn't mean I don't fuck with it. I only had 10 fucking songs. This guy has 100 and something songs.
Yeah.
Quick round.
Y'all lucky we didn't put the fucking unreleased joints because my shit would have been unreleased joints off top. But I asked the fellas, hey.
But all that shit is trash to me. I'm sorry.
Album studio.
Yeah, because the quality. I hate the quality. Like I have the Machiavelli tapes.
Yeah.
The quality is I'll listen to them from time to time, but I cannot say that's a favorite song because the quality fucking sucks.
I hate it. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Now I get it, Steven. You're the producer. Maybe you dig that shit. If that shit sounds distorted to me, I'm throwing that shit away.
No doubt.
You know, I'm throwing that shit out. Like I have it. I grew up on it. Like it was selling on the corners out here in Cali.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'll play it in my ride a little bit. I don't have the windows down on that. That shit sound like shit, man.
I'm like I listen to fucking black metals. So that's kind of a little hypocrite. That shit sounds like trash, the production. But when it comes to hip hop, I like my shit pristine. I don't know what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I'm real picky with shit like
I'm
that.
the same way. And I have like 18 fucking albums of just unreleased shit of Pac, man.
Yeah, I used to have all that shit on my old computer. I'm not even stressing it because I never listened to it. It was just like a kind of a flex. Yeah, I got that.
It's not all on my computer. I think I got like maybe 5 of them on my computer. That's about it.
Yeah. That's why I don't blame you for listening for liking Until the End of Time and Pac's Life and shit like that.
I'm telling you, Pac's Life, that one, I'm really mad at myself because I'm just like, fuck. The only 2 songs was Soon As I Get Home and the one with Carl Thomas, Dumping. That
my
it.
God.
I didn't fuck with nothing else. I hated the song Pac's Life. I hated this. And now the Pac's Life, you know, T.I., he had a decent verse. It was cool. But Ashanti on the Hook, like, yo, that shit just, I've been bumping that because it makes me feel good. It's something like, fuck yeah, I just want to drink to this shit and party. I just want to party to it.
Right.
And you had a young J-Rock before, you know, K-Dot was anybody. You had a young Nipsey on there. Oh my God, it's fire. And then you had the player cards. You had the one with Keisha Cole and then the one with, I'm drawing a blank. I don't want to say Tyrese. But anyway, he had 2 different versions, and it was like, oh my God, this shit's so fucking fire. And at Loyal to the Game, garbage, hot garbage. Somebody commented on well, you got to give Eminem props because it's dope. He got to do that. No, it's not dope. You fucked up a lot of good songs.
It's a passion. That's all it is.
The lyrics, drop it in. G Unit, like Pac never said that shit. Don't fucking do that. Don't fuck with his vocals like that because I hate that shit.
So is he alive? Stupid as fuck, bro.
It was corny as fuck. There's not one good song on that fucking album. Not one.
Not one. Terrible.
Garbage. You threw G Unit's dumbasses on there. Like, no, that probably when that came out, that made me really dislike G Unit at that time. I mean, I love Beg for Mercy and shit like that, but and the mixtapes. But at that time, I fucking hated that. I hated them. I hated all that shit.
You kind of like my nigga Hector, bro. R.I.P. It's murder throughout the hallways and shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm a G. I'm a G.
I don't think Pac would have made music with 50 because he was against Dre. You know, he wouldn't have fucked with Eminem. Right. You know, because he's against Dre.
I can't predict what a dead man thinks, but I can picture Pac saying, that big ass nigga ain't get shot 9 times. You know, I can just picture that. Who knows, man?
I think Pac would have done a lot more with Rap a Lot. I don't even know if he would work with Murder Inc. I doubt it. I don't know. You know, I think he would have done just a lot with Rap a Lot. Yo, so not to change the topic, but I
Yeah.
got this motherfucker in the mail.
Oh shit.
Ooh,
Shit.
Yeah, that shit's fire, man. Is that the re-release from Smoke On Records?
Yup. And that
Ross
shit
said
is
it's
so
taking a
dope.
while to come in. I don't know
My
if you
shit
got it
came in.
yet.
I ordered it last week and it got here already.
Really? That's overseas
Yup.
too. Man.
yeah, Smoke On, yeah, because they based in Germany, I think, so they take mad long, yo.
Yeah, but it came in within 10 days. Within 10 days, I ordered it.
That shit is flames.
I got
I
that,
wanted
and
that
then
for
I got
years.
that.
Ooh,
Oh
Yeah.
shit. AZ. Fucking AZ Phase
I had to
on
buy
rapping.
those right away, man. I was like, those fucking albums are classics, man.
yes, sir.
Yeah, shit like that I would do.
I'll never be able to afford the original. The original goes for stupid money.
That's ridiculous.
Stupid money. And I want the original, and maybe someday I'll get it, but it ain't gonna be anytime soon. I'm not gonna go drop money like that on it.
Who wants to do that? You got the reissue, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Want to end this shit, Rick? Because I know we're not feeling well. Either am I.
Yeah, I'm feeling like shit right now, man. I'm ready to go take a shot of tequila and just kick back.
Right there. That's what you got. I'm using.
I don't have any allergies, man. It's just like flu-like symptoms.
No. This is for like itchy throat and fucking sneezing. That's what I've been doing. All right, chat. Shout out to y'all niggas, man. Tomorrow, me and Ross top 10 duos. She said it's time as always.
Better be number one. I'm just saying, like,
spoiler alert, they offer me. You know why even fucking? If you know Mike Sears, nigga, you know who it is.
Yeah, Mobb Deep got to be number one.
I don't know what Ross is gonna be, but for me, you know who it is. All right, yo, I'm off this shit. Stay backstage for 2 minutes if you can. I'll keep it like a second. All right, peace, y'all.
Peace.